You might be mistaken in thinking that fresh powder is the only being capable of controlling ice and snow. Across the planet, there are many forces of nature and beings who represent the elements. Legend tells of a dragon who lives at the north and south poles of the earth, as old as the earth itself, whose ice breath was so potent anything shaped by it could come to life. Some say each snowfall is the result of its yearly migrations. From this dragon's snow and ice powers have spawned many mysterious creatures. Over his life, Fresh has made friends with several creatures of ice, creating an elusive group known as the Ice Pack. It all started back in 2015, having just realized his true potential. Fresh began exploring the world to practice his newfound ice powers. Ison was the first being Fresh discovered on his journeys. Fresh was exploring the Alaskan tundra in order to test his skills, when one day he discovered something odd. He found what appeared to be a cow frozen into the landscape. After freeing her, the beast became aggressive, but Fresh was able to calm her down after offering it some snowdrops, which Fresh had specialized in growing himself. Upon consumption, the creature calmed down and became grateful to Fresh for releasing her. Ison's true origins are shrouded in mystery. Some say she was the fabled Babe, the same blue ox who accompanied Paul Bunyan, the giant who shaped America. Others say Ison was simply the result of the ice dragon's life-bringing magic. Over time, they became friends, and Ison taught Fresh a thing or two about their ice powers. Ison taught Fresh the Slush Rush technique, a unique ability she uses to gain incredible speed. This involved creating an ever-shifting slope that the pair of them are constantly slipping down. This sliding creates extreme momentum and balance for its user, a technique that Fresh uses even to this day. Frostrich was next to join Fresh's group. Found on a remote island between Antarctica and New Zealand, she is a solo member of a species of giant moa bird that was thought to be extinct. Despite her discovery and Fresh's determination to find more of her species, Frostrich is the last of her kind. Fresh felt sorry for her and asked her to join him and Ison, becoming the first members of the Ice Pack. Despite being larger than a full-grown man, she is deceptively fast and often competes with Fresh to better each other's speed. Fresh has since thanked her for her fast running training. Snogr and the larger Glacierrook were found together on Greenland not long after. Both of them are believed to be ice giants from Norse mythology, but due to humans conquering the land and the risk of constant volcanic activity, Fresh decided to help relocate them and found them a new home at the North Pole. Snogr was an active warrior who defended himself from threats with his permafrost club. Glacierrook was the exact opposite. The lumbering giant preferred a life of peace and slumber, rooting himself into the ground and merging with the land he lays on. Although not an active fighter, his ice-cold breath attacks could freeze anything in mere moments if the situation calls for it. After being relocated to the North Pole, they began teaching Fresh their ice-bending powers. Snogr taught Fresh how to properly use his long neck in battle, while Glacierrook taught him how to summon ice and snow from his mouth and hooves. Many of Fresh's attacks can be traced back to these two. Pinefeather was next to join the Ice Pack. She was discovered near the site of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. Frostrich found her injured and rushed her away from the site. Fresh suspected that she was an owl who got mutated from contaminated pine needles. With the help of the Ice Pack, they were able to stabilize her form and nursed her back to health. She was thankful to the group and soon joined the 5 of them. Capable of flight and firing her razor-sharp pine needle feathers at her prey, she proved to be quite a valued member of the group. She now acts as the group's scout. Fiercicle was the last core member of the Ice Pack to join the group. Unlike the other members, he wasn't discovered. He was created by accident. In an effort to prove that snow could create life, Fresh tried to create a sentient tree out of snow and used his powers to bring it to life. This indeed brought his creation to life, but not in a way he could have predicted. What was made to be branches turned into the antlers of a fierce hybrid of bird, deer, and lion-like features. The monstrous beast was confused upon its creation, as was Fresh. The Ice Pack was summoned to tame the frightening creature, which ultimately succeeded. Fiercicle was unique, and not another like him in the world. Fresh made him feel at home among the other friends he had made. The Ice Pack was now complete upon Fiercicle's recruitment, who proved to be an impressive looker and runner despite his immense horns. As Fresh taught Fiercicle how to deal with his horns, this allowed Fresh to unlock how to use his own horns in battle. Fresh and the Ice Pack are constantly on the move, trying to find a suitable place to settle down and call home. Being the only ones of their kind, Fresh feels protective of them as a leader. The Ice Pack now run free across the Arctic Circle, seeking the very ice dragon who potentially brought them all to life. Who knows, maybe someday they will. You never know when another member will join the group.